Hey guys, so for this video I'm going to show you 4 small projects I've done around the garage to organize things. I spent the last couple of months just doing some shop cleaning and getting stuff organized that I've had laying around since we moved in, and I wanted to show you 4 projects that I did to help with that. I didn't make build videos on them because most of these projects I got off of online from other people, so I'll share the links below to these projects. Alright, so the first organization is right over here in this corner over here. It's kind of tucked away in the corner by the hot water heater, but I have very limited wall space in my shop, and this is pretty much where I had. So as you can see, this is just a basic organizer for my sandpaper. I really had all my sandpaper just thrown in. I never knew what kind I had or how much I had of what. So this is basically just some dados and a couple of different slots for my sandpaper, and also the bottom I made a spot for my rulers and my tape measures, since those are always all over the place, so it's nice to get them all in one place. And sandpaper is basically organized by grit with some belt sanders on the top and just a spot to put my charging station up there. So these plans were based off of from Nick Ferry, and I'll post a link down below. And it was pretty simple, but it felt so satisfying getting all this stuff out of a big pile and able to get organized. And the next project we got over here, this is the door to my house. Over here I've got my sink, and then this is the last project that I did, which is basically a paint stain and spray paint organizer. So this is very helpful. I've had paint and stain and spray paint and just random stuff everywhere. It wasn't the ideal spot to put it, but this, again, like I said, limited on wall space, and this is the best place I felt to put it, and I felt by the sink was a good fit. So if you can see some of the drywall over here I had to patch. The garage door opener was like right smack in the middle where I wanted this, so I had to move it over to the side and just patch up some drywall. These plans were based off of Jay Bates. So I will post a link below to Jay Bates' build. It's pretty much exactly as is. There's no point in me doing a build video when you can watch his build video, and it's probably better than mine. But as you can see, stains on the bottom, some polyurethane, some miscellaneous paint, and just some odds and ends. And I got some of my sprays, spray paints, caulking, and all that stuff. The only tip I would give is make sure you space it well enough, because some of these are kind of tight in here, and especially like right here I decided to put my caulk there, but I didn't space it out quite well. This spacing is kind of hard to get, but just take your time and you can figure it out. And the last thing is right above the paint station is I add just a little more storage for the garage. Really my plan was to add this fan, and I wanted it off the wall a little bit, so I figured this would be a good place to add some more storage. I really don't need the storage. I have plenty of storage in my garage, but I figured it's just a couple little places to add some odds and ends, some hardware. And this is all based out of scrap wood, drilled into the studs, back behind the wall, and then up on the ceiling. 2x4s cut down in half to about 2x3s, and some scrap OSB on the bottom. And the fourth thing, it's not an actual project, but if you saw right up there, I added that fan. So I thought this was a cool idea. As I've done on my dust collection system right over here, I have a remote control for the dust collection system. You can kind of walk around the shop, hook it up, turn it on, turn it off. And for the fan, since the controls are out of reach up there, I bought another one, a different brand, and I thought it'd be cool to mount it right here. So as you walk in the garage, whenever you want the fan on, it's pointed, it's RF, so it doesn't have to be line of sight. You turn it on, and air. I'm in Florida, it's really hot. This is right in the middle of my shop, blows a lot of air through the whole shop. It's really noisy. That's why I don't film a lot of audio, because I always have the fan running. But great addition to the shop. This is about $50 from Home Depot. But a great investment. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. And probably one last thing I'm going to do is do installation on the garage door. So between the installation and this, it should really help things out in the shop. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's 4 quick tips. It'll build things. Like I said, if you want to see the actual build videos for these, look in the comment section or the notes below. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.